Hey guys, it's Way here and welcome back to another video. So you can see we're back here on FNAF 4 in Minecraft because in the last video I showed you guys how to do the props for the FNAF 4 house, and in today's video I'm going to show you guys how to do the entire outside of this and also inside of Fredbear's. So I guess it's time to go ahead and get into the outside of this. So what you're going to need for this is you're going to need first I'm going to show it off into parts. So for the first part over here, you're going to need yellow concrete, a bamboo sign, a purple carpet, an oak fence, and a dandelion. So we're going to come on over here where the door is, and we're going to go over by 2 blocks. 1, 2 here, and then we're going to go down 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is where you're going to place your yellow block, because we're going to do another Fredbear plushie. And if you watch the last video, you should know how to do this. So you're going to have to put an uppercase circle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another one. Go down. Do a lowercase o. Go down, and then put in a bracket. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 with this symbol, and then another one. And it should look like that. Then we're going to come over here behind it. We're going to go up by 2 blocks. 1, 2 right here. We're going to place a dandelion right here. And then to the diagonal of it, we're going to place another one right here. And then that's kind of really the only thing that really goes into place here. Because right now, all we have to do is just, put it in a certain pattern, not a certain pattern, it's just like, back and forth like this with the flowers. But real quick, what we're going to do is we're going to take out our oak fences, and we're just going to drag this all the way down to the end of this path right here. So just right here to where it lines up perfectly like that. And then from here, what we can do is just make a pattern with these dandelions. So what we can do here is we can put another one right here, and then just kind of go like diagonal like this. I don't put one no, not next to it. Yes, I was right. Yeah, just go make a pattern real quick with these flowers, or you can put it in any way you want. I mean, I'm just doing it like this because in the mini game there was less flowers, but basically they were kind of like this, and do the same thing on this side. So start over here from the wall and kind of just bring this out, except this one I went ahead and I put less than the other one, so I only put it about maybe stopping a little bit like right here, just a little bit away from it like that. And then what we can do is we're going to have to put in another one of these Fredbear plushies right here. So we're going to put it right next to this the end post right here. Put another bamboo sign. Go ahead and do his face. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another one. Go down. Lowercase. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And another one. There we go. And then just give him his hat. Alright, now we're going to move on to this area over here. Well, first, what we can start off by doing is we're going to need our slabs. We're going to need smooth stone slabs. We can take these and we're going to put them all on both sides of the road. So just come over here and just lay them down, going all the way down here. Once it lines up over here, like that, go on the other side and do the exact same thing, because we're going to make a sidewalk that goes on one side and then one that goes on the other side. Well, the other thing is a sidewalk, but usually they kind of have these on, the sides of the road or whatever. So you should have one space right here that looks like this. And now we're going to move on over here because we're going to show you guys how to put in the boy that's right here and also the car that's here. So, alright guys, so what we're going to need for this build over here is we're going to need light blue wool, light blue carpet, white stained glass pane, a block of coal, a stone button, an item frame, white concrete, rails, red concrete, and they're also going to need a cauldron, a water bucket, all leather armor, red dye, blue dye, and orange dye. So once you got all this, what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to the wall of the house, and we're going to count over by 8 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then come down all the way over here until you reach this slab right here. And we're actually going to delete this slab because we're going to start the car right here. So you're going to place down 3 light blue blocks like this. You're going to delete this one also because we're going to take out our block of coal and put one on both sides behind right here for our tires. Then we're going to take out our light blue wool again, place down 2 more on both sides. Then we're going to place down another 2 blocks of coal on either sides behind that. And then take out our light blue wool again and just run this all the way across right here like that. And then what we're going to do is place 2 more on top of both of these wheels like that. And now we're going to just go ahead and take out our glass stained panes, and we're going to place 2 right here Oh, also you can fill in the middle right here with your light blue. So take out your glass paints and just go all the way around this area like that. And then finally we're going to take out our carpet and then just run this across right over here. Actually, yeah, put another piece of glass right there because it's going to be like, you know, the back. But yeah, just run your wool across this now. So that way we don't have glass sticking through our car. You know, we actually have a roof, you know, over the top of it. And then also put it up here over the whole thing just so it matches up as well, like that. And take out your buttons and just put them on each of the tires so that way, you know, I was thinking a box we can use for, you know, the tires or anything I put in an item frame, but I decided to just go with buttons. But I'll just delete this one. And then what we're going to do is take our item frames, place 3 down on the front of the car. We're going to put 2 white concretes right here to be our lights. And then right in the middle, we're going to place our rail and tilt it sideways to be like the grill that's on the front of the car. Then we're going to move on to the back of it. We're going to place 2 more item frames right here. And we're going to place in red concrete for the backlights, like that. And there we go. We got our little car done. That's in the mini game right here. And then what we're going to do is now we're going to go ahead and make the boy. So you can kind of get rid of everything that you got right here and go ahead and get out the other things that I said earlier, like your cauldron, your water bucket, all your... No, not on me, bruh. Your armor, bruh. Yeah, your armor, and then all the dyes. So what we're going to do is the boy is placed 3 blocks away from the car. So actually, I guess it would kind of be 4. So 1, 2, 3, and the 4th one right here. Just go ahead and delete this block right here because this is the boy right here where he's gonna go. So we're gonna do. Oh, we're also gonna need an armor stand, but you can place down your cauldron and your water bucket, and then now you can just go ahead and get out your armor stands because we're gonna need that to actually, you know, put everything on the boy. But we're gonna place him right here, like that. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our dyes, and the first thing is brown, so you can go ahead and put his cap on. But then the second thing is his shirt, which is red. So you turn the water red, and then turn the tunic red, like that. Then his legs are, you know, his pants are blue. So go ahead and do that. Dip it in there, and then his feet or his shoes are orange. So there we go. So now we got the boy done like that. And the last thing we need is just the thing that he has in his hand, which is his balloon, if I'm right. So we're just gonna have to go ahead and find any kind of like pinkish block that we can find. So I'm gonna use concrete, so we can just go ahead use a pink concrete, just swap it out with anything, and then just go ahead and put it down in his hands. There we go. And I just had his position facing, you know, outwards like this. So it's like as if he was holding his balloon outwards and up. But now basically you just go ahead and delete that, and we're kind of done here. So now the next area I'm going to show you guys how to do will probably be over here, you know, with the little girl that's playing with her swing set. So let's go ahead and get the materials, and I'll come back with you when I'm ready. Alright guys, so what we're going to do here is we're going to take out our warp fence, or actually we're going to take out our oak fence, and what we're going to do is we're going to come over here, we're going to move 1 block away from the wall, and we're going to place down 10 of these going down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I went ahead and I added an extra layer right here on my house. So to you guys it would be right here, but I'm saying to add it 1 extra up. So it kind of would be better if you added an extra layer all the way around to do like the build I had. But if you didn't, it's okay. But I guess it wouldn't really make much of a difference since this area there's nothing here, so you can actually do what you want. But the thing is 10 blocks down this way, and then we're going to bring it all the way over here till it connects onto the road right here, like the sidewalk. And then we're going to leave it not on the sidewalk, we're going to have it on the side of it. We're going to bring it all the way down until it matches up to where it's 1 block away from the sidewalk right here. But now what we're going to do is we're going to take out our warp fence. We're going to come back over here. We're going to move over by 2 blocks, 1, 2, and then go down 1. And right here we're going to place a warp fence. I'm going to build this up by 4 blocks like this. We're going to come down to the other side. We're going to leave 1 block as space, and we're going to do the same thing, build it up by 4 blocks like that. And then we're just going to drag this across all the way until they both connect like that. Now what we can do is take our end rods, and we're going to place down 2 on each of these poles right here. So 1, 2 right here. We're going to skip this middle one, and we're going to place another 2 right here. Like that. Now what we're going to do is take out another brick slabs because we need to go ahead and put these in for right here. So I think we actually might have to dig down one to be able to place these like that. There we go. And then move it across right here. And I guess you could just swing this right here so you only have to delete the middle block like that. And there you go. I'm done for replacing that with a grass block. But there you go. You got your swing set done right here. And the next thing we have to do is this little girl over here. So what we're gonna need for her is we're actually gonna have to go ahead and get rid of some stuff here. So you go ahead and get rid of the fence here and all this stuff right here. But you're gonna actually need the cauldron. You're gonna need all this stuff right here. You're gonna need the armor. I guess I could just do it this way. You're also gonna need all your leathers right here. So, not your leathers, your dyes. So we can go ahead and put these away for now. We are gonna need this cauldron. So go ahead and place down your cauldron right here because we're gonna have to make the little girl that is here. So put some water in there. You go ahead and just chuck all this away. You don't need it no more. Get out your dyes. What we're gonna do for her is, we're gonna move her. So from right here, she's gonna be on the third block. So matched up with this side right here, she's gonna be 1, 2, and 3. Right here is where she's gonna go. And what we can do now is for where her outfit is her hat is gonna be yellow. So turn this yellow, and the hat just like that. Then her shirt is the more purplish color, so we can go ahead and change it like this. Then her pants are blue, so we're gonna change the watercolor to blue. And then her shoes are light gray or white. You can do whatever you want. So we put those on like that. And there you go. You got the girl done. So now the only thing she has is she's going to have these candles around her, which are going to represent the plushies that she has, scattered around her. So we're going to need brown, blue, and yellow. What we're going to do is going to place the yellow one right behind her. It's going to be, Chica like that. Then in front of her and out one, we're going to have Bonnie right here. And on the other side, we're going to have the brown one to represent as Freddy like this. Then what I went ahead and did is just positioned her to where she had her arms out all the way. Oh wait, I just missed it. Like that. And then the last thing we can do right here is just go ahead and get out some grass. We replace it with something. And I like to go ahead and just place one right behind her. One diagonally right here and one right here. Actually, I don't really remember where I placed them, but in the minigame there was like some grass that was scattered around here, so you can just go ahead and put some grass all the way around. But now we can go ahead and get rid of all this stuff because we're not going to need this. And the last thing that we have to do is just go ahead and put in the swing set for this area. So what we're going to need for this is we're going to need our blue carpet, our fence, iron bars, smooth stone slabs, light gray carpet, and then we're also going to have to do the Fredbear plushie that's also there. So we're going to need this stuff as well. But what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. We're going to come over here on the wall. And it's going to be on the third block. Wait, it's going to be on the third block up. 1, 2, 3 right here. I'm going to start off by putting our iron bar upwards, but make sure one is floating off the fence like this. I'm going to place 2 down right here. On the middle, we're going to place an iron bar on the floor. And then we're going to place 2 more of these right here, like that. Then what we need to do is on the bar, place down your light gray carpet. And then on both sides at the very end, you're going to place down a blue carpet. And then the final thing you're going to do is get out your oak fence gate. And then just place one right here. Actually, no, you're going to turn it the opposite way. Like that, so that way the handlebars are facing you. So if you were on this, it's like you can kind of grab onto the handlebars. Yeah, go ahead and just flop it the other way around like that. And there you go, your little seesaw done right here. And with that, this little girl's area is done. Kind of normal. You can go ahead and delete the cauldron if you want to, but there is going to be another dude right here that we're going to have to do, so I guess you could keep it, just fill back up with water, and we can reuse it. But yeah, let me get the materials for him, and I'll catch you guys back when I'm done. Real quick, what we can do is we have to go ahead and put in the plushie that's over here. So on the second block right here, on the back of the fence, we're going to place this down. Actually, we're going to have to move this backwards one so we can actually place his face down. But we're going to place down this carpet right here and just do his face real quick. So we're going to place it in our circle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bigger one. Go down. Little one. Go down. Make our symbol. I'm not even going to explain this anymore. because you guys should know how to do it now. But you know, it's just, you know, it's pretty simple now. But now we're gonna move on over to do this right here. Alright, so for the guy that's here, it's actually really simple to do him. We're gonna have to get out all 4 of the armors, get an armor stand, go ahead and put your cauldron and water in there, and then you're just gonna need blue and green, or you know, green and blue dye. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna place our armor stand on this block right here at the very end, on, you know, like, you know, this side. And then what we'll do is we're gonna have to go ahead, and his helmet and his feet are brown, so we can just go ahead and place those down. And then his chest, or his stomach, or whatever, you know, his shirt, it's gonna be green. And then his pants are blue. So go ahead and change this real quick. There we go. Now what I like to do with him is I just like to do the move his body towards like this, because he's laughing. So this is the kind of closest thing I got to laughing that I can see. But that's basically it for him. So now we're gonna move on over to the girl that's, you know, over here. Alright, so for what you're going to need for this area over here is you're going to need your armor stand, all of your leathers again. You're going to need orange dye, red dye, a dandelion, some grass, and then obviously, you know, the yellow concrete, the bamboo sign, and the purple carpet for the little plushie again. So what you're going to need to do is, if you did add an extra layer like I did, it's going to be 6 blocks from that part up, but if you didn't, then it's going to be 5 blocks up from the wall. But what you're going to need to do is you're gonna move 1 block. You're gonna leave 1 block of space right here, and then you're just gonna go over 1 like that, and you're gonna go up by 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 right here, and this is where your armor stand is gonna go for the girl. Now, her head and her legs are like a reddish orange, and then the rest of her body is orange. So what I did first was I'm gonna do her, you know, her body. So we're gonna change it to orange dye. I'm gonna put it for her body, and then also her feet, like this. And then I'm gonna change it to orangish red. So change it a shade of red like this for her helmet and the legs, like this. And there you go. You basically got her done just like that. Now what we can do is go ahead and swap out some of this stuff for, you know, the thing for the plushie, the dude that we have right here. Go ahead and swap this out real quick. And he's just gonna be on the wall, but yeah, he's gonna be on the wall and then down 1, so he's kind of like right here, like this. And we can go ahead and place the bamboo sign down. Go ahead, do the eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another one. Go down. Smaller one. Go down 1 more, like this. And then just go ahead and place the thing on top of his head. And there you go. So now you can take out your dandelions, and I like to go ahead and put 1 right here, and then I like to put another one right here. And then I like to fill in this area with a little bit of grass, because that's kind of what the mini game had, like that. And then there you go. And that's kind of basically it, just for her standing right here. So now, right before we move on, we do have to put in some fences, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to do that. So putting the fence in for this is pretty simple. What you're gonna do is you're gonna place the first one right over here behind your car, but you know, on the grass area, and you're just gonna drag this all the way over here until you line it up with the middle of your seesaw right here. So like that. And then you're gonna come back over here and you're gonna continue it from right behind here. So make sure it's right there, and then just drag this all the way down until we get to the end of the road with Fredbears, like that. And yeah, that's basically it for the fencing that's here in the mini games that I've seen. I mean, you could add anything you want, but I'm just trying to make this as close as I can as the mini game, or something similar to it, to look like this. But what I didn't mention is what I probably should have thought of in this build is, if people didn't want to do the outside of this, then you know, that's fine. But I made my build and the layout and everything based, and the props based off of this outside being there. So to make this less confusing and make it less confusing for me, it would be nice if you put a layer of this, because I'm going to be explaining it how I have it here. Meaning, if I have something that's a certain amount of blocks off the wall, this is going to have to be there. So you're going to have to put an extra layer on the outside of your build. So this is the normal layout that you have to put another layer. I recommend using these colors, but if you don't, then just add 1 more block. Like I say, if off the wall, you're going to have to go up 1 and then do it. So it may not look great, I'm not really sure, but that's just, you know, the way I'm going to have to do it. I'm sorry that this build is very confusing on how to do. I'm confusing myself doing this. I mean, I even messed up with the layout, but I'm just trying to make the best of it because I really don't want to start over with everything, considering that this has taken me a week itself to plan out and make, and now I'm freaking making the video of how to build it finally. So yeah, but I guess let's go ahead and move on to the last part of this, which is going to be Fredbears. Alright guys, so to make this area in front of Fredbears, what you're going to need lime wool, a block of coal, a stone button, a rail, an item frame, white stained glass pane, orange wool, white concrete, red concrete. You're also going to need all the types of leather armor. You're going to need white dye, you're going to need yellow terracotta, yellow concrete, lime dye, purple concrete, a smooth stone slab, and your cauldron and water bucket, and also an armor stand. So what we're going to do first is we're going to do the cars that are over here. So what we need to do is we're going to come over here to the wall, and what we're going to do is we're going to start the green car. So the one is you're going to count 4 blocks from the wall, 1, 2, 3, and the 4th block right here is where we're going to start the car. So we're going to place 1, 2, 3 right here. Then we're going to go ahead and take out our block of coal, place 1 right here. We're going to place 2 more right here, and place another 2 blocks of coal right there. Go and fill it in the other side as well. Then we're going to place in 1 more layer right here, fill this all the way in. And then right here, we're going to place 2 right there on the tires, like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take out our white glass, and we're going to place this all the way around like this. And then place 1 in the middle as well, and then just go ahead and take out. Oh, we're also going to need the carpets for those colors. So we're going to need green carpet. So yeah, we're going to need green carpet and also blue carpet. So I guess we could just swap out with the glass for now, or orange carpet. I mean, not green carpet. Put that right here. So go ahead and take out your green carpet and just go ahead and fill this in all above the glass. Like that, and also put it on the front on the the wheels and stuff. Now what we're gonna do is take out our buttons and put them on each of the coal blocks for our wheels. Then on the front we're gonna place 3 item frames down. We're gonna place 2 white ones right here, and then the rail in the middle. Then we're gonna come on over to the back. We're gonna place 2 more right here, and we'll put red concrete blocks in them instead, like that. And we got our first car done. Then we can go ahead, we can swap out with this. We're going to need our orange one, but we're also going to need this, so we can go ahead and switch with green out right here. So now we're going to move up 1 block from this. So we're going to move out 1 block like this and move 1 block up. And this is where we're going to make our orange car like this. So we're going to put 3 there. And we're going to go ahead and take out our box of coal, place 2, and then another 2 in front of them. Then another 2 blocks of coal right here. Then go ahead and fill this in the middle, and place another layer right there. Then add 2 right on the back wheels. Then we can take out our glass. We're going to place here, go all the way around. And we can go ahead and take out our carpet, our carpet, and place it all on top right here, and also on top of the glass, all like this. And also go ahead and take out a piece of glass again, place it right there, and then place another piece of wool on top of it. And then finally what we can do is come on to the back here, place 2 item frames right here, and place in your red ones for the back lights. And then come to the front, and what we're going to do is place down 3 right here. What we're going to do is place down 2 white ones and another rail like this. And then what we're going to finally do is take out our stone buttons and just put them on each of the wheels like this. And there you go. Now you got your 2 cars done that are right here. Now what we're going to come do is we're going to have to do our boys. So you can go ahead and get rid of all the stuff that you have in your inventory right now. You go ahead, drop all this stuff down. And then get out your Pacific colors, which is your green and your white dye. And then also get out your cauldron that you're going to need, and your armor stand right here. So go place down your cauldron anywhere, like right here. And then what you need to do is you got your armor stands, And the boy is going to be on the second one right here. So you know how you put in the lines before? Well, he's going to be on the second one right here, and just one block out and one block forward. So he's going to be right here. So actually I probably could have moved the cauldron somewhere else like that, but this is where he should be. Now what we should do here is we're going to go ahead and put we can, to change the things back to normal, we can just go ahead and put them in water. So for the pants, it's just going to be normal brown like that. And then for his shirt, it's going to be green like this. And then his shoes are white. And there we go. So now we got our boy done as well. And then just go ahead and put in a piece of lime dye right in his hand. I think he has a balloon, but I don't really remember. But then you can just change his hand to being like that. And yeah, that's basically it for him. Now the last thing I like to come over here and do is, you don't have to do this, but I like to go ahead and add Fredbear on the building, because that's kind of what's in the build as well. So we can go ahead and get rid of all this stuff. We're not going to need it anymore. And just go ahead and get out your yellow terracotta, yellow concrete, and your purple. Oh, and we're also going to need our slabs. We're going to come over next to the door. And what we're going to do is, on the bottom layer that is right here, we're going to delete we're going to move one away from the door, and right here we're going to delete these two blocks like that. We're going to place down the yellow terracotta right here, and we're going to place 4 yellow concretes in right here. Whoops, I didn't mean to break the wall, but right there, then go ahead and place 2 yellow terracottas on top as well, like this. And then on each side, you're going to place another 2 right here. And then right up top, what you're going to do is go ahead and just delete these blocks and put in the purple for his hat. And yeah, that's basically just it for Fredbear on the the building. Then what you can do is go ahead and find your red doors, which is the mangrove door right here, and just go ahead and put 2 of these right there for the entrance to Fredbear's. And yeah, that's basically it. So now, oh no, it's not. We're gonna take out our smooth stone slabs and finish up the parking lot right here. So place 3 on the inside of each of these, just like this. Very simple. And this is kind of it for the outside of Fredbear's. Now the last thing we actually have to do is move and make our way to the props on the inside of Fredbear's, and then that'll finally be it for this entire confusing build. But yeah, let me get the stuff for this, and I'll catch you guys back when it's time to build. Alright guys, so for how I'm going to do Fredbear's is I'm going to put in the tables first, then I'm going to show you how to do the wall design type thing that you have to just put in a few blocks in. And then I'm going to show you guys how to put in the balloons, and then I'll show you how to do the scene that's over here with Fredbear and the other, kids, because there's 4 of them. And then I'll move on to this back room that's over here. But first for the tables, what we're going to need for the, first few things I said, we're going to need an oak bench, a red carpet, string, lime concrete, purple concrete, orange concrete, red concrete, an end rod, light blue concrete, and yellow concrete. So to do the tables first, what we're going to do is come over here to this corner. We're going to count over by 3 blocks. So 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to go down by 2 or 3 blocks. 1, 2, and 3 right here. And this is where we're going to start the table. So these tables are going to be normal 3 by 5. So 3 here, then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Another one right here. And it should end at the line up with the door right there. And then what we're gonna do is just put in our string. Actually, here I'll leave you guys know how to do the tables. Basically, what you're gonna do is you're gonna just place in your carpets right on top of the things after putting in your string right there. But I'm gonna show you guys where the next tables are, because then you could just fill it in and do the rest for yourself. The next table is gonna be 5 blocks over from this one. So from right here, we're gonna line it up 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we're gonna place another one right here, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4 right here. So make sure it's 5 long. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over by another block, and we're gonna skip one. We're gonna place another one right here, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4, and place another 2 right here. And there we go, we got our tables lined up. Now just go ahead and get your string in, go place this all the way in, and then right on top of it, place in your red carpet. And I'm not going to show you guys me putting on all 3 red tables, because you should know how to do that. It's simple, I already showed you. But yeah, I guess I'll catch you guys back when I'm done with these tables. Alright, so now that you guys' table is done, it's time to move on to the pattern. So right above the door right here, we're going to delete this right here, and we're going to put in a green right there. And what we're going to do is we're going to move down one, and we're basically just going to replace all these with green until you mate there. And then we're going to change over to purple, and we're going to replace this right here, going down like that. Get out our orange concrete. We're going to place one at the floor right here, and we're just going to build this up by 4 blocks, going up like this. Then we're going to switch over to red. We're going to do the exact same thing, starting off right here, going up all the way up to here. Then the last block coming from here is going to be purple, so just combine it with the red, and then just go all the way back down until you reach the floor. And there you go. Now you got all the all the wall design that you have going through Fredbears like this. Now what I do realize now is that I made Fredbears one lower than everything else. I don't know how I managed to do that, but as you can see, if we come over here, the house is also taller than this. So what we need to do is we need to raise all this up. So you're going to take your gray out, and then you're going to raise it up by 1, and also your I forgot which color this was. It's some sort of terracotta color, but raise it up by 1. But I'm going to do that real quick, and I'll catch you guys back when I'm done so we can move on from this point. Alright, so now that you brush your wall up, we're going to have to go ahead and put in the balloons now. So what you're going to need is your end rods and all these colors that you see right here that I already told you about. And right off the wall right here, you're going to place one right here, and then you're going to put your light blue concrete on top of it. Then right behind this, you're going to place 2 end rods down and put your purple on top of it. Then right here, next to your purple, you're going to put 3 end rods on top of it, and then you're going to put your green on top of this. Then right in front of the green, you're going to place down 2 end rods and put your red down. And then right next to the green, you're going to place down another 2 end rods, and then place in your you're going to need yellow concrete, yeah. You got your yellow concrete, and you're going to place that right on top, right there, like that. Now we're going to move on over to this table that's right here, and what you're going to need to do is we're going to have a green right here, so place down 1 end rod, and place your green right there. Then in front of that, we're going to have a red balloon, so place 2 end rods and a red. Then next to the green, you're going to place down another 2 end rods and then a yellow. And then right in front of it, place down 1 end rod and a purple. Moving on to the last table over here. For these balloons, what we're going to do is we're going to take out our end rods. And for right over here, we're going to go over by 2 blocks. And on the second one right here is where the first balloon is going to be. So we're going to place down 1 end rod and a purple concrete. Then next to it, we're going to place down 1 end rod and a red concrete. Actually, we're going to place down 2 end rods, a red concrete. And no. Yeah, it's 1 right here, and then a green on top of that. Then to the side, we're going to place down 1 end rod and a yellow. And then right in front of it, we're going to place down 1 more end rod, and it's going to be a blue. Then we're going to move down over right here, and connecting with this piece, this is where we're going to start our balloon. So we're going to place down 1 end rod right here, and we're going to place down our purple on it. Then what we're going to do is, right next to it, we're going to place down 3 end rods right here, and place down a yellow. Then right in front of this, we're going to place down 2 end rods, and place a red. Then right next to it, we're going to place 1 end rod and a green, just like this. And yeah, I think that might be it for the balloons part that's over here. So now finally we can go ahead and we can move on to this cutscene over here, or not cutscene, but like, you know, where the children are out here, then the Fredbear and Spring Bonnie and the boy. This will take a little bit of doing real quick. There's gonna be a lot of good amount of items that's gonna be over here, but right now, what you're going to need is terracotta, nether brick slab, armor stand, all the armor, like all the leather type of armor, yellow dye, orange dye, light blue dye, black dye, a cauldron, water bucket, pink stained glass pane, an item frame, red dye, green dye, red stained glass pane, an orange stained glass pane, and a yellow stained glass pane, and also some chain if I didn't say that. But for right here, the stage is going to be a 5x5. So take out your normal terracotta and just bring it out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. And then bring it all the way over here. And make sure it's 1 block away from the wall as well. And then you can just go ahead and you can just fill this in like this. And then what you're going to do is get out your nether brick. And then just go ahead and place this all on top of the of your terracotta, like that. Now we're gonna do armor stand placement. So for this one right here, we're gonna turn around in the middle block. I'm gonna delete this because this is where the boy's gonna go, and obviously he's smaller than everything else, so he's gonna be one down. But then Fredbear, you're gonna turn back around, and he's actually, no, you don't delete that. You're gonna place it right on top right there. It's gonna be Fredbear, and then you're gonna go over one and then back, and that's gonna be Spring Bonnie right here. And you're gonna turn back around, because for these boys, they're gonna be 2 blocks up from the stage. So 1, 2 right here, and they're gonna make like a not a triangle, kind of, I guess, but you're gonna make it like this. So 1 here, 1 diagonal, 1 there, and 1 right there, like that. And now we can go ahead and get into the more annoying part, which is making the clothes for all of them, or like the bright color. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to get out our cauldrons and water buckets. You're gonna have to keep water out because you're gonna have to keep filling the thing back up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have our cauldron right here. We're gonna fill it up with water. I'm gonna throw my water bucket out there and the cauldron as well. I'm gonna go ahead and we can keep reusing the same the armor. We just gotta change it back to the same color, or we just gotta rewash it in the water. Actually, I probably should get my water back. So yeah, I don't need anything else right here though. Just go ahead and chuck this all to the side. But now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the first. Actually, we're gonna go up on the stage. We're gonna do them first. So we got Freddy right here, or Fredbear. And we're getting yellow and orange for them, and we're also gonna need black and blue for these 3 right here. So Fredbear is hat and his legs. What I did for him was did a shade of orange and yellow to make some sort of golden color like this. So his hat and his pants and his feet, we're gonna go ahead and put this right on top right here, like this. And then for his body, it's just gonna be more of a yellowish color, like this, like that. And we're gonna go ahead and position him to where it's like he's, what the world? Oh, I just put it on. Anyway, yeah, his hands are facing more like the kid right here. Anyway, I'm gonna need this back shirt. Anyway, now for Spring Bonnie, it's just gonna be an all golden type color. So it's gonna be a mix between orange and yellow. So orange and then yellow, like this, like a golden color, and then just change all the armor to that, like that. Then what we're gonna do for the boy is we need to change it all back to normal water first, so that way his head and his feet are brown, like this. And then for his body, it's going to be black for his chest, and it's going to be blue for his pants, like this. Alright, now I got them done. And if you want, you can go ahead and change Spring Bonnie to where it's like he's facing outwards to everyone, like that. Now we're going to do the 3 boys right here. So the first one, his hat is going to be orange. So let's go ahead and refill this back up. His hat is going to be orange. His body chest plate is going to be black. Then his legs are going to be a lighter shade of blue. So we're going to have to go ahead and switch between this now, right here, like this. Make his pants blue, like that. And then his shoes are also blue, but they're like a darker shade of blue. So we can just go ahead and darken that up a little bit, and there you go. And then over here for the second dude, his head is brown, so we can go ahead and change this back to normal. Then his chest is going to be green. So we're gonna have to go ahead and switch out with the color. We go ahead and switch out with black for now. But yeah, turn this to green. Make it for his chest. Then his legs are going to be blue, but the darker shade of blue. So we're gonna need this back out, like this. And then his legs are brown. So just go ahead, or not his legs, his feet. They're brown. So just go ahead and change them back to that color. Now the dude all the way over here, his hat is going to be blue, so we can go ahead and change this to blue, like that. Then it's going to be red for his chest, So we can swap with this. Like that. Then his legs are gonna be light blue. But I guess you could just change it to this blue. It doesn't matter too much like that. And then his feet are just gonna be brown as well. Actually, no, they're gonna be blue. They're gonna be blue. So go ahead and dip them right in there. And there we go. Now the last dude we have over here in the back, his head is going to be yellow. So we can go ahead and refill this back up. Change it to yellow. To be the Chica head. That's basically what I'm basing them off. They're the heads, and then I'm just making their outfits kind of. But then we need it to be blue, so we change this all the way back to blue for his chest. No, bruh, take that back. Right there. Then the rest is just going to be brown, so we can just change this back to water, and then for his legs and feet, we'll change them both to brown. And there you go. That's basically them. Hopefully, I didn't make it too confusing, but I mean, it's kind of just a lot of color changing really to do them all. But now the final thing we have to do for this place area right here is get out your chain. I guess you can just go ahead and get rid of all this now. What you're going to need is you're going to need your chain, and you're going to need your item frames, and then each of these colors right here. We're going to do it in this order. So from right here on the stage, we're going to go move all the way up until it's one block down from here. Move it over, and this is where our chain is going to go. We're just going to take this and we're going to drag it all the way across to the other side of the wall to make it connect. There we go. Now we're going to swap over to this side, and we're going to place them down. So we're going to place one right here. We're going to skip a block. We're going to place one right there, skip a block, place one right there, skip a block, and one right here. So basically just one every other block placement, place it right there. The first one is going to be red, the second is going to be orange, the third is going to be yellow, and the last one's going to be pink. I mean, you can really do any color you want. This is just, you know, what I've seen. This is kind of how the order I wanted it to be in. But yeah, that's basically it for the Fredbears right here in this area. So the final thing we have to move on to is, you know, over here in the back room, where the, you know, little boy was hiding, trying to, well, no, he wasn't hiding. He was trapped in there. He couldn't get out. But yeah, when we get the props set up, or all out and ready, and I'll show you guys how to do this. Alright guys, so for the final part of this build, what we're going to need to do is for this back room. So the props you're going to need for this is smooth stone slab, yellow concrete, reinforced deep slate, an item frame, an iron bar, skeleton skull, oak signs, deep slate brick slabs, deep slate brick stairs, yellow terracotta, yellow carpet, fire charge, a rabbit hide, a mangrove door, nether quartz, nether quartz, and glow item frame. So yeah, that's what we're gonna need. What we're gonna do is we're gonna come on over here. So what we need to do is we're gonna take out your smooth stone slabs, and we're gonna come on over here, and you're gonna place it at the top version of this block right here, and we're gonna make sure it's one off the wall right there, and then you just drag it all the way down right here until you have one block space right there as well. And then you're gonna take this and place it at the top of the second one right here. So now you can actually go ahead and place a block on there like that, and then just drag this all the way down to right here. Now what you want to do is you want to go ahead and you want to take out your yellow concrete. You're gonna place one right here. You're gonna come down right here. You're gonna place down your reinforced deep slate right there. So it's skip a block, put the yellow, skip a block, put the deep slate, skip one block, and place another yellow concrete right there. And then what we're gonna do is you're gonna take out your oak signs, because we're gonna go ahead and do some faces here. So right here we're gonna do Fredbear's face. If I'm right, we're gonna place a 0, and then we're gonna go all the way down until you can't anymore, to where when you place it's gonna skip it right there. So you want to make sure you go back one, place your 0, and then make another space, so that way now you're on the next row. So what you're gonna do is now you're gonna just do it as normal with the eyes. You're gonna do one eye here, then 1, 2, 3, and 4, uppercase circle, or O I guess. Go down one, do the nose, and then we're gonna go down another one and then do the smile. So the bracket, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this I'm gonna do 7 because he's got a bigger face. This is Fredbear, not just the plushie, but the actual huge thing itself, like that. But now we're gonna move on to Spring Bonnie over here, and his is going to be an equal sign, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4. Place another equal sign like that. Then we're gonna go move down, and we're gonna do the eyes. So we're gonna do a circle, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4. place another circle. We're gonna go down, lowercase for his nose, and then go down and do the same exact mouth. So basically the only thing that's different is the one, I don't think his face is as big, and you know, he actually has eyebrows compared to Fredbear, but I wanted to add him to have ears like that. But now the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and take out our deep slate brick. And what we need to do is we're going to line it up perfectly with this one right here. I'm going to skip 3 blocks. So from here it's 1, 2, and on the third block right here, we're going to turn. Need to place a random block down right here, so that way we can actually make an upside down staircase right here and right here. Then what we need to do is go ahead and just add 2 more. 1, 2, 1, 2 on each side, and then go place another random block right here, and then make another upside down staircase right there and right there, so that way we have our table done right here. So it should line up right with that one right there. And also we're gonna have to place another yellow concrete on top of right here. Oh, never mind. Okay, I got it wrong. So Bonnie's face is supposed to be right here. Spring Bonnie. This is not supposed to be a face, so we're gonna have to take this and just make the same exact face that we have for right there. So we're gonna go ahead and make our equal sign right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Make another equal sign. Then we're gonna go ahead and go down. Make our eyes. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Another eye. Go down. Lowercase. And then bracket. 1, 2, 3, 4. And another one. Like that. It looks so goofy. But then right here. Now the next thing we're gonna do is go ahead and make the little arm thing that's right here. So we're gonna place the head right here for the skull. So go skip over 1 right here on the second block. We're gonna get iron frames and place 1 right here, here. Turn these iron bars straight like this way to the side. This one's gonna stay straight. So that way right here we can go ahead and get out the nether quartz, because we're gonna use this as like the endoskeleton hand. And then just flip this upside down like that. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get out our yellow terracotta, our yellow carpet, our fire charge, our rabbit hide, and also our glow item frame like this. So now right over here we're gonna place down our glow item frame, and we're gonna place a rabbit hide like that. Then right here we're gonna go ahead and place down our yellow concrete right there, and then our yellow terracotta is gonna go on top of here and right there. Then our yellow carpet is going to go on the side right here to be the arms. And then right on top, go ahead and get out your item frame, place 1 down, and your fire charge right there to be like the hair that's kind of sticking out. But from looking at it right now, this looks just about it. The last thing we have to do is get out our mangrove door. What the heck? Bro, what? Yo, what a door? How did the door get over there? Anyway, go ahead and swap right here. Take out your mangrove door. Place 2 right here. And there you go. Now, that finally we are done. So I think I could be wrong with the doors being right here. Maybe it shows it flipped, so when you see the inside of Fredbear's, the red doors is really the ones that are right there. And I could be wrong, but I don't know. But it did take me some time to actually make this and everything, really. I mean, you know, it took a long time, and I know I goofed up a little bit with everything that's here, but you know, I still try to make the best of it. But hopefully you guys did enjoy the making of this. What's it called? I mean, you know, it did take me some time. I even made my own way. I was trying to it took me like 5 minutes to be able to figure out how I did my thing. But once I did it, I was able to just remake it a bunch of times. For my example, for my closet door, and then here was like the dresser right there. Easy. But yeah, this one I was a lot prouder of the you know, original one, because the actual the layout was right, and there was actually 3 right here like that, and it looked a little bit better. Same everything here, it was a lot better. It wasn't like some things were off that I didn't like about it, but still it's close enough, and that's all that matters. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I know this one did take like 2 weeks to finally get out, but I want you guys to let me know in the comments what build I should do next. I have a few ideas. I think I'm gonna go back to Five Nights at Treasure Island. I know I say FNAF Treasure Island a lot, but it's just 5 Nights at Treasure Island. But that, and then maybe a few other builds, but it's all up to you guys. But I think next up is Five Nights at Treasure Island, and I think it's going to be the not the original one. I just did the original classic one. But I'm gonna do I think it might be the 2020 updated one, but I'm actually not fully sure. I'll have to look into it more, and then I'll let you guys know. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.